Hello everybody, I am Oscar W. Fitchett and welcome to just a little bit of an update video for VHS Pirates Season 2, Episode 5. And that little update about that specific episode of VHS Pirates Season 2, Episode 5 is that as if you've been following VHS Pirates, you might be aware that it's been a monthly release for each episode. Episode 1 was uploaded in May, Episode 2, June, 3, July, 4, August, and the original plan was to get Episode 5 uploaded, Episode 5 and the final episode, uploaded within September. And that's not going to happen, and here's a few reasons why. Since the episode is, for the majority of this episode, like 99% of this episode, is meant to be filmed outside. And if you're aware of English weather, and English weather within autumn/wintry times, it's not great for natural lighting because, yeah, so we need that. We would need less rain, which it's been quite rainy, a bit wet weather within the past month or so. And the other reason is, well, and the major reason for it all is because of the horrendous wind. And since we're using built-in microphones within cameras, it's not great. If you're aware of, all you need to do is kind of look back at A Very Merry Gary Christmas, and we kind of fell victim to that with a horrendous wind. And since we need to film somewhat on the coast, there's going to be a lot of wind hitting if we film outside. Another reason is because, well, things have been happening within our own lives recently. Nothing like major or like deadly or anything like that, but it's like we want to kind of like, you know, at this moment in time, that's kind of coming before VHS Pirates. Like, VHS Pirates is kind of become on the wayside with amongst all the other stuff. So, you know, we need to get things. So, I mean, like Sophie, for example, has got final uni work to hand in, which is, you know, important. And, you know, there's stuff that's been happening with both of us and whatnot, and just generally the crew generally. So we all kind of want to get that stuff sorted out. Like, again, nothing major or anything like that, but, you know, it's stuff that's important that we need to get sorted out before we do like that, so we can fully focus on it. And then another reason is kind of like an effect from the other two reasons I just said, is that we haven't really been fully motivated to really film it. And I don't mean, it's not like we've fallen out of love with it. We still want to do it, but our heart isn't fully in it right now. So we kind of need time to just kind of like, I don't know, like just get the motivation back up for it, so we have a drive, because we don't want to half-ass it really, because I mean, why would we want to do that after all this time? And I mean, it's the final episode, so yeah. We don't want to just force ourselves to do it. So that's another reason why we're not doing it. We're taking our time with this episode. Everything's been written. We know exactly what we need to do, and it's just filming it and editing it. So, I mean, I'm not going to say like a definite date that this is definitely going to be released. Ideally, again, I'm not making this as a promise. Ideally, I would like to have it done and uploaded by November. Like, maybe at the end of November. Maybe. Again, don't hold me to that, guys. That's a maybe. The reason why VHS Pirates Season 2 Episode 5 is going to be delayed, possibly until November, possibly, is because we want to try to celebrate Halloween this October. We do bits of that throughout with Heel Pictures in October, but like not greatly. I think in 2014, I reviewed Oculus for Halloween. 2015, myself and Will just talked about horror generally. And last year, 2016, myself and Sophie just discussed our favourite horror films of the century so far. This year, we kind of want to make a bit of a month of it. And that's why, you know, I would push Season 2, Episode 5 of VHS Pirates push it ahead a bit, because of we want to like try to film something for Halloween and well, the month, and it's going to be called Get ready for this, get ready for this. Spooktober! I know, right? Amazing title. Yes, we're going to do the first annual Spooktober. I say first annual because I hope to make it an annual thing. Myself and Sophie love the Halloween season, the autumn season, and we kind of want to celebrate it by discussing different mediums. Like, for example, we have in mind, the main thing that's definitely going to happen, the first video within this Spooktober, is we're going to do a Saw movie franchise binge. Going to watch all the Saw films, talk about all the Saw films leading up to Jigsaw, and we're going to discuss Jigsaw. Oh, trust me, we're going to discuss Jigsaw. So that's that little announcement, as well as the VHS Pirates update. And the one thing I'll say about VHS Pirates episode 5 is that within the context of the episode, it kind of makes sense that there's a bit of a passage of time. So a bit of a wait for episode 5. It makes sense, is all I'm going to say. It makes sense for the story with it all. So there you go, everybody. I didn't want to just, like, delay episode 5 and not say anything about it. And I also think it would be cool to have just announced Spooktober to you all there. And yeah, apologies for not uploading as frequently as I would want to, but you know what, as I said, stuff's been happening. There's a lot of stuff happening in our lives. Again, nothing major or serious, but stuff's happening, so, you know, that's that. And yeah, look forward to Spooktober. I know I am. And again, guys, thank you for watching. Links are down below for everything you need in life for Heel Pictures. Until next time, I shall see you later, and goodbye.